Hey, it's
Hi.
Ashley and Gus.
Or Gus and Ashley.
We've got exciting news happening. It's January 1st.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year. We're here in South Florida at our new home. New year, new home. Last year we were kind of in Central Florida for New Year's.
We were.
So this is exciting.
We had a terrible internet connection. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
What a difference that makes.
Yeah, we have a great internet connection now.
Yeah, we do.
Um,
So thanks for joining us.
We stayed in for New Year's Eve. Kind of crazy.
It is crazy. That's new for us.
Yeah, I think the first time we've done that. Stayed in for New Year's Eve. We had
a party that we were interested to go to, but then by the time we got around to getting tickets, they were sold out.
Yeah, my event status does not give me anything here in Florida yet. Gives me a couple things, but I'm not on the A list.
But we had a wonderful meal.
We did. We had a great meal, and then at midnight, everybody and their brother had fireworks. So we had about 12 minutes of fireworks going off in every direction.
Right outside the door from here,
from our fourth floor balcony,
and it was. I mean, this sounds awful. For South Florida, it was cold last night. So
yeah, tell everybody up north how cold it is down here, because I'm sure they're eager to hear that it's only
up to 66 today.
It's 60 degrees right now,
but
guys. It's cold here.
Well,
people are dying.
The funny thing is, once you, I'll just admit this right out. And I've lived in St. Louis, Philadelphia, Boston. I've experienced cold weather in my life. But once you start living in an area that's warm, you get used to it really fast. So anyway, a lot of the events that were happening last night around Fort Lauderdale were outdoors, and we were like,
and Ashley didn't want to stand outside in 65-degree weather last night because it was a little too cold for that.
So anywho, we did go upstairs and right outside these doors to our balcony, and it was basically 180 degrees of people shooting off fireworks in the distance and in the
there were some professional fireworks going off.
Amazing.
There were some professional serious shells being shot up in the sky.
I'm a sucker for I'm a big sucker for fireworks. So for me, it was the best way to ring in the new year.
So anyway, we got a couple exciting things going on for the new year.
Tell them.
So first thing, Ashley and I, we've been struggling for a couple of years on what to do with our Go Live. Here we are, Go Live. So we decided we're going to start a new show for couples who are entrepreneurs, whether they work together in the same business or they're both independent of each other and work their own companies, or they work for themselves or something like that. So this could be real estate agents and insurance agents.
It could be
as a couple, family.
If you work together, or if you just are together as a couple but work in different fields.
We're going to do this show once a week as an edited, slick produced show.
Entrepreneur couples.
I don't know how slick and edited it'll be, but it's not just going to be us rambling live like we normally do. So that's the first product. So if you're a couple and you own a business together and or separate businesses or work as a 1099 contractor, we would love to interview you. We're setting up interviews now. We're going to conduct our first interview this week, and that's going to be us.
Yay.
We're going to ask ourselves the questions. Ashley doesn't know what the questions are.
I don't know what they are.
She's going to be concerned.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you think
I'm
you
ready
are.
for anything.
Anyway, we're going to ask the questions and answer them, and this is going to give you about a half-hour show. It's going to happen. I'm not sure what day we're going to release this yet, but it'll be released once a week. Then the second product we've designed, and it'll be ready tomorrow. We had a couple of last minute. I think this one's better. Where it says Smart Goals.
Smart Goals. Well, this is our guide, or it's the Entrepreneur Couples Goal Bundle. So basically, what we have seen in our experience as a couple and with our friends who are also entrepreneur couples is you get so busy doing that you don't always take the time to put your goals together. And by goals together, I mean this. I have goals, Gus has goals, But when we sit down and actually plan out what our together goals are, that makes us that much more powerful, that much stronger, that much more likely to achieve those goals. Plus, if I don't know what his goals are, I can't support him in achieving his goals and succeeding in his goals. And it's the same back. If I just have them in my head and I never communicate them with Gus, they're a lot less likely to happen. He doesn't know how to support me in uh, in achieving my goals because he doesn't know what my goals are. There may be some things that I have as goals he knows nothing about. So this is why we do this.
Yeah. So we will be going through our goals seriously tomorrow and getting started on that. We already have there's things like talking to us in here. We got more fireworks. That's why there's fireworks going on outside.
It is New Year's Day. Happy New Year.
Yeah. So anyway, we along with this is a total kit that explains to do, gives you an evaluation of where you are with big life things, like where you are with your fitness, where you are with your business, where you are with your family, your spiritual, all these different areas of your life. You can score each other as a couple. And then we have, I think my favorite part of this thing is the Visionary Duo Prompt List.
Yes.
Where we joggle your brain on different areas of your life that you might not be thinking of top of mind.
Well, and it's funny when somebody sits down, like, what's your goal for 2026? And you're like, so what we've done is create essentially it's an 8-point assessment. It's different areas of your life, and it gives you the opportunity to just go, oh, right, of course, yes, I have a goal in my health and fitness. Oh, right, yes, I have a goal in my spiritual well-being.
This package will help you get started. Jogging. We're also purposely done it so you have to write these out. When you write your goals out, you're more connected to them. It means more to you.
It does. I mean, there's brain science behind actually writing them down with your hand and having them stick than if you are to do them digitally or other means.
Do you want to share some of your goals this year?
I'd be happy to. Well, can I share one of our together goals?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the things that I said to Gus, I think when we were first moving in here, or maybe a couple of months ago, I said, I'd really I have really nice china, and I didn't use it for a long time because I was worried the kids were going to break it. And now I realize, like, this is stupid. We have this really nice stuff. I have gorgeous, entertaining bowls and plates and stuff, and I'd love to use them. So
we're pretty good at throwing events.
Gus is amazing at cooking, and I'm pretty good at putting entertainment things together. We're fun people. So I said to him a couple months ago, I said, I'd like us to do more entertaining now that we're in a place where we can. The difference is we don't have as many friends here as we did in Philadelphia, just because we're kind of new here. So
I only had about 35,000 friends in Philadelphia. Now we have like 500, but we're still medium.
Well, so it's about setting an intention, right? So one of my goals for us as a couple is that we entertain quarterly, and one of those was to just like, let's have a cocktail party once a quarter. I mean, that's the starter thing. So what we need to do, because we have the goal set as the SMART goal, so that's the specific is hosting a cocktail party for at least 2 people and a maximum of, you need to put specific.
I'll say 50 people.
50? Here?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that's a lot of people.
I used to have like 300 people in my house. With a live band.
I seriously don't trust a lot of people. But anyway, 50. Okay. I'll go max 50. But so
we had like 50. We had 50 at our house on P Road.
Did we? That was Christmas. Fun. That was a great party.
Many of you were there. You remember. You had fun.
Who was involved or responsible? Us. We need to just do that and make invitations and stuff. Where will it take place here? Why is this goal important? Because I'd like us to make more meaningful connections with people who live in Fort Lauderdale and the surrounding areas. So the M is measure. So measurable. How will I track our progress? Okay.
By having the party and having the people there.
And having people there, exactly. How well we know the goal was accomplished by having a party, having to clean up. Achievable, is the goal realistic given your resources and constraints? Gus and I have really put ourselves out there, especially the past few months, to go to pretty regularly business networking events that are in the area. So we have met actually a significant number of people who are also business owners and also looking to do business with us. We just haven't had that vehicle to kind of take it to the next level. So yes, I would say this is achievable, and we just need to put invitations out. What else? Does the goal align with our business objectives? I believe it does, because we would like to meet more people as part of our business. And is now the right time to pursue this goal?
Yes. It's always the right time.
It's always the right time. Now is always the right time. When will we start working on the goal? I will start working on this.
You started working on it today.
Yeah.
You actually did. Much. We had to so we've been in the house since April, and we decided to, you move into a new house and you throw stuff in the cabinets and you do all this stuff.
Literally threw our stuff
so
in,
we do.
And it was a mess.
So we're talking the kitchen. I do most of the cooking, and it wasn't set up properly.
Let's just say this. Gus had a couple of breaking points in the past couple of weeks where he was trying to cook and things weren't quite as seamless or easy to reach or just in the right place. So we said, okay, this is the perfect day. Did you see that?
No, the big fireworks out there. That was big. Anyway.
Today, sort of this holiday downtime is the perfect time to do things like this. So
interesting that you talk about holiday downtime. It was not a downtime here in Fort Lauderdale today. It was like business as usual.
It was funny. So normally, I don't know if anybody else growing up, but like this was practically just a no. In our house, my parents threw. By the way, my parents threw amazing parties all the time, but they always threw an incredible New Year's Eve party every year, no matter what. And the day after, like New Year's Day, was always kind of a low key, quiet. Nothing happened.
And today was
hangover day. But
the beach was slamming, even though it was not super warm out there.
If you came from almost
Minnesota,
any other part of the country, it was welcome to. And the water, the ocean water is not that cold.
Yeah, the water temperature is in the high 70s. The water
temperature is pretty warm still here. So anywho, very busy day here in South Florida. But I do call it the downtime because most of our customers from our business are on vacation right now. So they're taking the holidays off. They'll be back.
So your goal's realistic. Is it?
It is.
Is it timely? Is that the last one?
Timely. When will you start working on this goal? We already have.
Well, that's what I was getting back to. You're organizing the cabinets today. You actually have to play with all of her.
That was an important part.
All of her plates and stuff like that.
Why do I have so many coasters and napkins? I need to entertain, right? So I can use all these. What is the target date for completion? I said we wanted to do these quarterly, so we're going to sit down with our calendars in the next 24 hours, and we are going to put the suggested
goal
dates.
Tracker sheet.
Ooh.
I'm sitting like the camera's over. The camera's actually over there.
There you go.
The goal tracker sheet.
So I'm going to put in the calendar in pencil. Yes, I write a paper calendar, and I have Gus just got me for Christmas this year the big ass calendar. I'm really
Jesse Yesler's big ass calendar.
Thank you.
Pretty cool. I got your Grant Cardone.
I'm going to put it
daily planner too.
Right, I'm going to put that right into the calendar, and that last T you just changed up for me. But again, it's everybody has goals. Everybody has things they want to accomplish. But when a couple gets together, even if you're not in business together, but if you share your goals with your partner, your accountability is higher because now somebody else knows what your goal is. And that's a good thing. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then you should definitely do it. And then the second piece of it is too, like Gus needs to know what's important to me and what makes me happy. And I need to do that. I need to know what's important to him and his goals so that I can help support him in that too. So,
yeah,
there you have it. So was there any milestones or checkpoints along the way? Yes, we just need to schedule our quarterly parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I also want to do dinners, but anyway.
We can do that too.
We will.
All right. So
So,
what else? We my goals.
yeah.
Let's rattle off some. So part of this would do a brain dump on all the goals for the year, and then we're going to figure out which ones are really important, and then focus on those goals, and then bring the other goals in as we go. I'm interested in recreational wise. I want to get back into fishing. We're down here in Florida. We haven't really had time. I want to get part recreation and part of my health. I got a goal of lowering my resting heart rate. Ashley's is like in the low 60s. Mine's like in the low 70s. I'm like, I can bring this down a couple more points and a couple more, and it's bringing in a lot more cardio into my routine. I want to write a book this year.
Ooh.
Another book.
Ooh.
I've gotten 3 books, 1 published, 2 unpublished, but I'm going to write another book this year. It shouldn't take me too long to do that. I told Ashley we're studying some online courses. I want to get some additional certificates and or associate's degrees in these online courses that I'm working on. What else did I say? Oh, this podcast that we're launching. This is a big new goal. We launched a food podcast last year, and the food podcast was to more or less test the mechanics of what it takes to do it. It was a food channel.
To understand the processes.
To understand the processes
getting the lighting set up and doing
the cameras, the
camera
editing, all the stuff there is in that, and dealing with the channels, all the various channels that we were out on and doing ourselves. So
the best way to learn is to start doing, right?
So with that, we're going to somebody talking to us.
Oh, who's that?
Somebody reached out. Anyway,
thank you.
Yeah, I can't read. I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, Happy
New Year.
Yeah, there's some of my goals.
Good.
Okay.
So for your cardio, do you have a specific outcome that you want to get? Have you thought about how you want to break it down and start introducing more cardio?
I have to see what's realistic, but the cardio I've already worked on it. Mainly at this state and my age, and my history of having some sports-related injuries. It's been a lot of walking and biking.
Okay.
Possibly swimming, but I hate swimming. I don't.
Well, if you don't like swimming, don't do it.
Yeah, and maybe some other.
Don't do stuff you don't like.
Other
There's
stuff.
plenty of things you can do, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the cardio stuff, and we
Great.
already, Ashley and I, we eat healthy. We work with a wellness company for most of what gets ingested into our body that's not food, so to say, quote, food, but our supplements and proteins and sports drinks and fiber and stuff like that all come from one source. We also are in the gym lifting heavy 3-4 days a week. Speaking of which, New Year's resolution. We're going to gym tomorrow. I dread the newbies. It's going to be. We were there yesterday, and it was.
We couldn't finish our workout.
Quite frankly, it was a shit show.
It was too many people in the gym, and you know how people camp out on machines.
Yeah, we go in. Yeah. We have a very specific routine that we do.
I'm sure everybody else has a specific routine too. It was disheartening to you carve the time to go. You get, your protein timing and all of that, and then when you go, you can't really do what you want to do. I'm actually thinking we should change times.
Well, the other difficult thing I have with the gym at times is watching people perform exercises incorrectly.
Yeah,
especially when they're taking 20 minutes on a machine.
There you go.
We're in and out in 20 minutes.
We're out in and out in 20 minutes if we can get on all the machines, but the minute we have to wait, it gets a little.
Not just machines, but free weights and everything else that we're doing.
So there's that.
Yeah. So what are some of my other goals? I don't know. I have to figure. I'm always learning more guitar. I'm always trying to get better at guitar. I like to go skiing in the next 3 months. We'll see how that plays out. Our schedule is pretty beat up.
It is beat up. We have but it's exciting, right? I mean, we have a calendar that's kind of always in flux. We're always looking for opportunities to do new things and to travel. I know I have some more specific goals in mind, but that was the one that I thought I would share for this, just because It's us. It's an us goal. I do have some of my own specific goals, but
Yeah, I got an us goal. I got a big us goal for us.
yeah.
There's a cruise at the end of the year that is entrepreneurial couples, very successful entrepreneurial couples. It has a significant price tag. It's with is it with the Ritz Carlton?
Significant brands and
Significant brands.
people.
Yeah, significant people, and
that we admire.
I want to be in a position where writing that check and going on that 4 to 6 day cruise is a no brainer. Just being in a room with those people. Anyway,
which is going to require a significant financial goal.
Oh yeah, just for that alone. But anyway,
right.
I think that'll kick off 2027 in an amazing way.
Definitely. So we'll work that one backwards. And
yeah.
What they call reverse engineer, like the outcome you want, and then figure out how to do it.
So if I didn't already say that, I think I did. So if you're a couple and you want to be on our new show,
yes, contact us.
Contact us if you want this. Our goals bundle package for couples. Let us know. Give us a shout out. I'll send you the link as soon as it's available, which should be tomorrow.
Excellent.
I realize, when you take in too much air, sometimes you yawn. I'm not tired or bored, but
I get that.
I realized today everything. We're big fans of Grant Cardone, and there's the 10x rule, and the principles behind the 10x rule is one of the principles is everything takes 10 times more effort than you think it should. I've been working on this goals platform for about 2 weeks now, and literally thought I'd have it live today, and then I realized
it's not quite ready.
I need to do this, and this, and that'll be ready to go tomorrow. We'll probably go live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Probably won't be this time.
January 2nd. A little too late. We'll go earlier in the day.
I think we'll probably go out and mingle with the locals.
I think that sounds like a lovely idea.
The locals and the local snowbirds.
Yes, there's an influx of.
This place got busy the last 2 days.
We went out to run some errands yesterday on New Year's Eve, thinking we'll just go run off and do these things. The traffic was about.
There were more
4 or 5 times.
There were more people out shopping yesterday than there were 2 days before Christmas down here.
Yeah. And I think that's because people are like, all right, Christmas is over. We're going to come down to our house in South Florida or take a couple days vacation or something. It was cooler, significantly cooler than it usually is. So
people weren't at the beach and doing the beachy things and doing all that stuff they normally do.
Yeah.
So
there's that.
Yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow, probably in the afternoon.
Yeah, we hope to see you again. Reach out if you're interested to be a guest on our podcast, our video about couple entrepreneurs. We'll ask you really awesome questions.
Some really intriguing questions. Get your game on.
Thinking.
I heard. I find weird.
Tell me.
And it's weird that you and I are not like this. I meet so many entrepreneur couples, that I was talking to one last week who are scared to go in front of the camera. They don't want to be in front of the camera, but they're good at it. They're there and they don't realize. But everybody has that fear, I guess, at some point. I don't think I did.
It's so funny because I remember the days when we had answering machines, and it was literally a tape. It was a machine. It wasn't voicemail. But even with voicemail, you'd hear your voice, you'd hear your outgoing greeting, and it's like, oh my God, is that what I sound like? And I don't even think about it anymore. I thought about that recently. I was just like, I don't even stop to think about because I hear myself so much more now than I used to.
So if you know me personally, I have a lot of stories.
Gus has a lot of stories.
And I'm going to try to incorporate some of these stories. I'll tell you a story right now.
Okay.
For about 3 years, I produced a radio show, and I was often on the air with the radio show in Philadelphia.
You have a great voice.
And we had we pre-recorded the shows. So then I'd be out riding in my car, and the station.
Hear your show
I had the station programmed in, and I'd flip through the stations. And all of a sudden, it's like, why does this sound familiar? What the hell? I'm like, oh, that's that show I recorded. Like, that's me. It was just so weird to like hear yourself
Absolutely.
on just your own voice.
Completely.
And especially like, because I produce a lot of events. One thing I have a problem with is I really don't know what day it is of the week. I don't know, like I don't even today.
So this isn't recent?
I think, what's that?
This isn't a
Oh, no,
recent
because
issue,
we're
you've always had
producing,
this
we're
issue.
producing 80, 100
It's
events a
true.
year.
No, I know.
And they're every day of the week. I mean, it could be a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It could be at least 3 on a Wednesday. I just couldn't keep track of.
I'm the one who always knows what.
I was not a 9 to 5 guy.
Yeah.
I was never like a really 9 to 5 person. So I never knew what day it was. So even when we did the radio show, I was producing events, and I didn't care when it was on the air. Does that make sense? Is that weird?
No,
like I didn't like
it.
whatever, and it aired a couple times a week, so I didn't pay attention. Like, when's this on the air?
I will admit, I think having like managing the kids and the business made me more. That was something that made me focus more on like what day it is.
Right.
Because it was like, managing the kids' schedule. It was like, it's, Monday.
And being entrepreneurs, I mean, here it is. It's January 1st. I put 6 hours of the day of business work, and I don't think of it as
right. You're just doing what you need to do.
I'm just doing what needs to be done.
Me, it was okay, step away from the computer. This is the time I have to work on.
Right.
The dumb cabinet kitchen thing.
Yeah, there could be
I'd rather do this now than on Monday when I need to make business calls.
Yeah, the other thing, there could be a day next week that someone goes, hey, let's go for a bike ride, and at 2:00 in the afternoon, like, cool, let's go. Get myself that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't. Let's go surfing. Yep, I'm in. Let's go. But
yeah.
That also might mean I come home and work for another 4 hours till 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So, but it's not.
Those of you entrepreneur couples out there totally get.
It doesn't feel like. I'm not going to say it doesn't feel like work. It feels like the mission. Yeah. It's like what needs to be done.
It's just about getting something done and moving the needle in the business.
Yeah, I mean, there was one day. It was really funny because there was one day a couple weeks ago, and it was the first time in a long time. And it was like a Saturday or Sunday, and I didn't sit behind my desk. I was like, okay, this feels really weird.
Yeah.
Like I didn't.
Were you here?
We were here.
We were here, and we were not behind.
Yeah, we weren't traveling. We weren't traveling, but when we travel, obviously we travel some weeks ago too. But
that was nice.
Yeah, when we travel, it's like, of course, we're not here behind our desk, but there's time. But if I'm at the house, I mean, pretty much like we eat breakfast and I roll to the office.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's same. I mean, I kind of start the day with the same cadence. I jump behind the computer, I check my email, and then but there are moments, especially in the past couple of weeks, we had some family visiting for Christmas, and it's just like, you know what?
Do some serious cooking too.
I need to spend the time with my guests, not with, this other stuff that can get done later. So
yeah. All right.
Cool.
We've tied up enough of these people's time.
Yes. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys
Happy New Year.
Wonderful New Year.
Have a great 2026. It's gonna be a power year. Power couples out there. Guys, got to get you on board with this couple goals bundle package and get you start thinking as a team.
Yes. You'll be much stronger. You'll be much more effective, and you'll actually get a lot more done.
And you know what else this does?
It makes you allows you more connected to your mate.
It allows you to call bullshit on yourself too, because if you're stepping off your hey,
it's accountability.
These are my goals. This is what I want to do.
Well, that's it. And I mean, I don't want to call him out, but I will. And when I do, he knows that it's me caring about him, not about me saying he's right or wrong, right? And it makes us stronger as a couple.
No. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So
anyway, all right.
How hot.
Have a great evening. We will see you very shortly, probably tomorrow.